I feel like it's our fault because we don't tell the truth. You know, we let the mainstream media, we let the entertainment industry pretty much paint a picture of how black people are treated in America. A lot of us don't tell our story because we don't want to be told that we're feeling sorry for ourselves, or we need to work harder, or we need to pull ourselves up from our bootstraps, or Barack Obama made it, Oprah made it, Jay-Z made it, that athlete made it, that entertainer made it. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? That homosexual made it. So you can make it. You know what I mean? Look at what you gotta do to make it in America. Look at what you gotta do. You gotta transform yourself to other than what you were created to be. A lot of people are bleaching their skin, putting contacts in their eyes. I mean, talking other than that, than how they talk with their friends and their family. You know what I mean? Putting wigs on their head and putting all type of chemicals in their hair just to fit in. You know what I mean? Just living like, these lives that aren't even real, man. And we just don't tell our story. So people overseas, Africans, black people, brown people overseas, they think that we're being treated good because we fall silent, because we don't want, some European to tell us how we could be doing better, but we're not trying. That slavery was a long time ago and nothing's holding you back, even though we're subject to terrorism, police terrorism, racism, no matter where we go, whether we're shopping in the store, at school, trying to get an education, the teacher's disrespecting you, doesn't want to answer your questions. And you go to any office building, same thing. Person behind the counter, whether they're black or Euro-American, they have an attitude when you ask them a simple question, no matter where you go. And this might be happening to the so-called white people too. It might be happening to y'all too. But I'm just saying it's always been happening to us. We have a hard time no matter what we do in this country, the majority of us. You see what I'm saying? So I know when you go outside, it's hard to believe stuff like this because, everybody's driving their cars and everybody look like they got money and they doing well because everybody wants to show off on each other. Everybody wants to, have the latest this and have the latest that, have the nicest car, have the nicest house. But what are you doing to have all that? Most of y'all work so many hours that you leave your houses vacant all day. You buy clothes that you can't afford. You buy things that you can't. A new cell phone every 6 months, every year, when the old one you had is perfectly fine. A lot of us are just brainwashed by materialism because we feel like if we have certain things, then we'll be able to fit into society. So it's like, man, if we really spoke up about how we're treated in America, not just the celebrities, the athletes, and this and that, not them. We have to separate ourselves from them. You know what I'm saying? They get their money and then they have to sign a contract, and the contract says, shut up. You cannot make any public statements or political statements unless we sanction it, unless we give you permission to make it. You see what I'm saying? You can't speak out about homosexuality or we'll give you a $25,000 fine if you're a football player. If you're a rapper, you can't speak about any issues to do with black people. You can't make any statements on how the police treat black people. You can't make any statements. You see what I'm saying? That's what the contract is for. You know what I mean? If you get a job at McDonald's or Wendy's or any little store, you don't got to sign no contract to work there. You just start working. But if you want to make that big money, millions of dollars or whatever, that's when they sit you down and you got to sign a contract. Not that you show up to work every day, or you produce records or, you know what I mean? Or you play the season in baseball or football. No, that you keep your mouth shut. You see what I'm saying? That you don't let the word get out. You know what I mean? Because now you're a public figure. You're going to have a lot of friends on Facebook, a lot of Twitter followers. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people visiting your YouTube channel. And everything you say, people are going to listen. Because now you're somebody who's influential. So you better sign this contract to shut your mouth on matters such as these, or you're done. You know what I mean? You're not going to be able to live in a mansion anymore and live a lavish lifestyle here in America. You see what I'm saying? You're just going to be something that we show off. Something we use to show the rest of the black people, say, hey, look, you can make it too. Look at him. Look at Beyonce. Look at this person. All you gotta do is work hard and audition and try out, and maybe some European American will take a liking to you and give you a chance. Because otherwise, you ain't gonna make it in this country. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people, man, in different countries, they come here. I mean, they'll try to get here any way they can, man. They'll try to get a visa, a passport, you know. I mean, they'll swim over here. They'll come here in an inner tube. Any way they could get here, man. Thinking that everything is milk and honey because we don't tell the truth. And they think that Europeans treat us good here when they don't. And once again, I'm not talking about all European Americans. Some of them don't got no power. Some of them live in a log cabin somewhere. But the ones that seek power, the ones that become your police officers, your judges, a lot of your school teachers that teach your children, they hate you. They hate black people and want you dead. And that's the truth of the matter. I'll take that to my grave. You see what I'm saying? And I've been silent about that because I was trying to hold on to hope. I really was. When I started this NYC Resistance YouTube channel, I was trying to hold on to hope. I thought that if I put enough evidence out there, enough proof, that Euro Americans would see what we go through and that we're not all criminals, not to believe what you see on cops every night. You know, that every time a cop stops a car and puts everybody on the ground and has them sit on the bumper or whatever, that there's guns and drugs in the car. No, a lot of innocent people get terrorized and get their rights violated before these cops can make one arrest. And I thought that if it got out, that there'd be just as much outcry as there is when y'all are out there fighting against global warming. You see what I'm saying? When a black man gets executed in the street, like Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri, you know, or choked to death like Eric Garner in Staten Island, I thought there'd be just as much outcry by Euro Americans or so-called white people as there would be when y'all out there protesting to save the planet, you know, or save bears, or save dogs, or save crocodiles. I mean, y'all will come out there and force to save anybody but us. I'm not talking about them little, you know, them little stragglers that be out there holding signs with black people. You see what I'm saying? Because black people, we don't really count, man. We're known for not liking math because we don't count. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing the Europeans do, man. They put one little token in all their commercials, one little token black person in all their TV shows, all their commercials, all their movies. And that's all it takes for black people to believe that America is racially diverse and there's equality in this country. All they gotta do is put one black person in everything. It's like a rule they have. Did you get your Negro to play that part? Did you get that Negro to stand there with the 3 other white people? Did you get your Negro for that commercial? Just get one so these Negroes will believe that things have changed. And they won't feel like they're being alienated or shunned or left out. They won't see what we're really doing to them as long as we use one of them in everything. And it's been working like a goddamn charm, man. And I sit down there and I watch it, man. And I don't want to say nothing. Sometimes I don't want to say nothing, man. Because, you know what I'm saying? Who wants to be called a racist? Even though I have no power to be racist. You see what I'm saying? I don't set up no institutions. I don't set up no messed up schools to send white people to. You know what I mean? With no toilet paper in the bathrooms. Everything's falling apart. The teachers are, you know what I mean, are from another town that, I mean, you never see them. They don't care. They're just there to pay off their student loans. You know what I mean? Most of them are married to cops. You know what I mean? I don't set up institutions where Euro Americans are just set up to fail. They'll never be able to live a comfortable life. And even if they do get a good job, I flood their neighborhoods with cops with quotas to write them tickets and arrest their children and harass and terrorize and psychologically damage their children. I don't set up institutions like that, but they're still gonna call me racist for telling the truth. So hey, I'm gonna tell the truth. I don't care. I'm not here to get rich. I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to tell the truth and die like a man. That's what we're here to do. When we see our families and our children in danger, we're supposed to stand up and do what must be done, even if it costs us our lives, and then die. What's wrong with that? That's the problem with the world. I mean, they're scared to die. You guys will die for all the wrong reasons, man. Somebody hollers at your girl. Somebody steps on your sneakers. Somebody puts your name on you.
מי זה החבר שלך שברח? מי זה החבר שלך שברח? למה הוא ברח? למה הוא ברח?
אם הוא צריך לך ככה
למה הוא ברח? אם אין לו מה להסתיר או משהו,
אין לו כלום להסתיר. הוא ספר בפלאפון סטופר. הוא אמר לו כמה אתה רץ מדרגה. אני עונה לך.
כן, אז אתם תערבות.
סתם תערבות, לא מה רצתם?
All your music. You know, I gotta get this record deal, or I gotta get on this football team, or I gotta make this basketball team, or something.
מה השם שלך?
That's the only way out the ghetto.
אני רוצה לשמוע, השם.
Who gave us that option?
כן.
Everybody else is working on
חסן? חסן.
designing cars and animation and 3D, this and...
כל אחד היה מרים מצלמה כאילו...
בטח, למה שנשמר עליכם? ככה ילד הולך באמצע הרחוב רודפים אחריו.
I mean, just real things, man. We're here running up and down fields and courts and singing and dancing on stage. Not that that's not nice and it does make people feel good, but damn, man, is that going to be our legacy? I just get ashamed of this stuff.